Hello, welcome back, casual gamers. Today, well, I did a little bit more detailing, as you can tell. The grass is green. I've added like grass, well, tall grass and flowers, along with a little bit of water to make it look more lively. Um, and I think it really just brings it all together and helps it to look more alive. As in last episode, it was a little dead, as it was mostly dirt. There's still some dirt in some of the corners, but I think this is much better than what I had before. So this place might be done. I might add more details. We'll see if I come up with anything. But for now, it's done, and I'm just gonna keep working on the front, which is well really ugly. So I'm gonna try to go through and turn most of it to dirt. Um, well, get it to become grass. I think the grass is starting to grow over there. Um, and that way I can have more of a template to work with when I decide to build something instead of just this monstrosity. I don't even know what this cobblestone's here for. I don't remember placing it, but there's cobblestone too, and it looks really ugly. And it needs some work. A lot of work. Alright, so I've sort of cleaned up the entrance. It's not a lot. I don't have that much dirt, but I'm starting to place dirt to where it's mostly dirt. I'll leave some of the walls dirt, so like on the corners it'll be like gravel and stuff because like, well, it's brick, I guess. Well, not brick, stone. It's stone, and I want it to seem like there's still stone and it's like sort of a part of the grass, but there'd be stone on the ground and then the rest would be around it grass. So like over here, I'll keep this stone likely. And then I'm thinking, so the plan is once I have all the grass laid and I start building up buildings, the first building will likely be some kind of guard building with outposts that watch the gate, make sure no one's like stealing or something. I don't know. That just makes sense. And then maybe shops, because when you first enter the village, I feel like in a real world there would be shops trying to sell you stuff and steal all your money. So I'll probably build some kind of shop. It's not really gonna sell anything. I'll make it look like it's selling stuff, maybe food or useless items. And yeah, so that's the plan. And this pathway will probably continue throughout the entire village as some kind of road that leads you around. So like let's pretend I'm gonna pretend there's buildings. So there'd be buildings here, and then buildings there, and normally there's like an alleyway kind of thing, and that will go through that. And then you'll enter a point where there's three ways you can go. There'll be buildings in the middle, both sides in the middle, and you could walk through that. And then you could take a left or a right, which also leads to more buildings, kind of like just a city. And it'll probably continue that grid throughout the entire thing. Some areas it might be different though. So that's the plan. All right, so I can't really start anything else until I get all this water gone. So I'm probably gonna dedicate the rest of my time for this episode, getting rid of most of the water or just as much as I can until I run out of time. So I guess it's time for a time lapse. This might be a longer one. Let's see, I guess. Okay, so that took a really, really long time just to push it back. I don't know, 16 or so blocks. Might be halfway now. I don't think it's halfway at all, actually. It's getting further back though, and I'm getting more space to work with. And I think I have somewhere I can start a base, or just like somewhere to keep base, because up there it's kind of like in the way. It shouldn't be up there. I'll still use it as like a vantage point. But I unearthed this cave down here, and I was thinking I could make it my starter base, decorate it, make it look good. And I did drain it with sponges. There's still more, but it's probably almost drained out. But I could definitely use a base for this. But I'm entering like I'm at the end of the episode now. I'm out of time. I know it doesn't seem like I did much, but I just spent like 3 hours draining this ocean. It takes forever, and I got to push pretty far back too. Yeah, so that's gonna end this episode. I hope you enjoyed. Next episode there should be more building, especially that new area I found. And also, if I think of anything else to add to this area, I'll make sure to include that in the next video. As well, I need to do the back of this too. I don't know what the back is gonna look like though. I don't have that prepared. We only do the front of buildings here apparently. Just the front. But see you in the next one.